Using the Viewports dialog box. The previous method of doing the rectangular button is fine for a shortcut for creating a single viewport. However, the Viewports dialog box allows us to do multiple viewport configurations. Let's go up into our View tab, and we're going to go and look over here in our Viewports panel. In the upper right hand corner we have a button called Named. We come in here, it will have any named viewports if we already have one named. If we go over to the new viewports, we can set up multiple viewport configurations. We can choose a single viewport like we just did before and create a single viewport. However, we can set up multiple arrangements. So if I say 3 left, I'm going to create 3 viewports in here automatically, and the left means that the left is going to be the big one. So if I say 3 right, the right's big. If I say 3 below, etc., we get various. I can also go with 4 equal, but I'm going to go with 3 left. And then down here I have a viewport spacing. So think of it as like the gutters of how far in between each viewport. I do recommend putting some spaces in. When they're at 0, they're hard to grab and stretch and manipulate. So I'll put some spacing in. I'll put like 0.5 for now, make sure we can easily see that, but typically I put around 1/4 inch, just there's something to grab. We also want to go in 2D. We'll learn more about 3D in AutoCAD III class, and we'll also leave it at 2D wireframe for any 2D in AutoCAD II or 1 or 2. So we say OK, and it'll say where's the first corner, and I can pick where I want this to go, or I can hit fit. I'm going to pick my window just inside of my plottable margins, and I'll pick the other window, and it's going to fit 3 viewports in there. And notice if I go to home, I had a viewport layer set as current, so the viewports went right on that layer. I can grab those viewports and move them around if I wish. I can say, I really wanted it to be there or whatever. But it's a great way to start by creating our viewports. And you can set up multiple viewports at one time, and you can then tweak them as needed for the most part. So this is a great way. I use the 4 equal a lot, and it'll have the front left one being the front, the right view, the top view, and then the upper right would be an isometric view. So a great way to use to create viewports is to use the Viewport dialog box, and it's found in the View tab in the upper right hand corner called Named.